Alright, welcome to another episode of Soto Desperado Plays Skyrim, the traditional Skyrim, playing a character named Magica. Last video I reviewed this guy and his testimony is awesome. He basically got burnt out working, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours or more a day, which is fucking insane because he was on salary. Fucking salary, man. Jesus. That's one of the things I never liked about computing, but in the end what happened is the computing industry became nothing but contracts. So you get paid by the hour and you get paid well, but the company that you work for keeps most of the profits. You never see that shit. So anyway, that was a good review. His name is Retiree is Me. Excuse me. Let's see. Go back. I think I have one more. Oh, Joe Rogan's there, but did this one last time. Homeless. A lot of people, they're preparing to live in their vehicles. Even I have a side project that I have to get done. Oh, pretty girl. Is she trying to do like an anime thing? Is that what that is? Let's see what the fuck that is. Someone said I look like Joy from Inside Out. Okay. I guess. Well, I always try to thumbs up. There. Oh. You look like whatever you want to look like, honey. We don't care. That's fine. There's your thumbs up. Okay, here's some more home buyer stuff.
Hi, I'm Anna.
So, it says, buyers beware why 56,000 home deals fell through in June 2024. Dive into the latest shocking trends in the housing market. More housing market stuff. I do monitor that stuff because at one time I wanted to actually buy a house. And I was real close, and then all of a sudden it became a seller's market. And for the life of me, my mom wouldn't help me. Nobody would help me. I couldn't take out a loan for the money. I needed another $2,000 to make it happen. And it was a shack, guys. It was a decomposing shack that needed a hell of a lot of elbow grease to get it done. And I'm not young. I don't like going out and doing that shit anymore. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I did, but not now. So fixing up a house is just not something I want. These people, it's just amazing the shit that's going down now. Big Word, let's talk. Oh, Big Word is live. I love the hat. That guy's so stylish, it's scary. Anyway, let's listen to this lady and play Skyrim.
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm Ashley Pickens here in Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome if you are new to my channel. I have been in real estate since 2006 as a real estate agent, a real estate broker, and now I'm an auctioneer, right? I'm your auction mama, right? I'm at the courthouse auctioning off foreclosures. But today we are talking about a subject that I like to talk about, right? Real estate. And this article just came out. And it's called Cold Feet. Get this, you guys. Buyers backed out of deals at record rate in June as home prices hit an all-time high. So let's talk about it, right? Because I know there's different, depending on who you are, you have different feelings about people backing out of contracts. You put a contract on a house, something happens, you change your mind, and you cancel that contract. Get this. 56,000 15,000 home purchases were canceled in June, equal to 15% of homes that went under contract. This is the highest percentage of any June on record. 56,000 people backed out of their contract, canceled their contract. You guys, can you imagine those sellers?
Damn,
right? You got your house is under contract. You're thinking you're going to close. You probably bought another house or put a contract on another house, and then your buyer backs out. But let me say this, and I've said this plenty of times, and we'll read this article and jump on in. But at the end of the day, you guys, at the end of the day, after you close on your house, after you get your keys, after you hold the sign and say, I love my agent, I love my realtor, who got to pay that mortgage? You. You got to pay that mortgage. Because as soon as you close, it's on you. It's not on that real estate agent, your mortgage lender, your appraiser, the inspector, the builder, nobody. It's between you and your bank account, right? So if you get to a certain point and realize, hold on, this mortgage payment is looking a little too high for my bank account, right? If you need to back out, because it's going to be you. Trust me. Trust me. After you sign those papers and you look at your bank account, call your agent and ask for $500. Call your agent and say, hey, I'm loving the house. Oh my gosh. So this month I'm a little short. I got $500. Can you come up with the other $500? You know what your agent gonna say?
The number you have dialed
right.
has been changed.
So I'm telling you, is you, what did Beyonce say? Me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. Right? Let's read this article because it's going to be you paying that mortgage. 20% of homes for sale last month had a price cut, the highest June share on record. Many sellers are dropping prices because their homes are sitting on the market, causing listings to pile up. Active listings posted the biggest annual gain on record. Now these prices are about to come down. If you know me, you know how I talk to my community, the mentorship. I talk to you on Sundays at 8 live. You guys, we waiting, right? The name of the game is being patient. I'm waiting to buy another anything unless I can get a great deal. You know what I mean? Be patient. And if you can't wait, negotiate. Because these home values are coming down. And what do I say? You don't want to be the one catching a falling knife, right? You don't want to pay, this price for the house, and then next week, next month, you upside down, or the prices in your neighborhood are going down. What do I always say? The good thing about real estate is your home value is based on the homes around you. The bad thing about real estate, your home value is based on the homes around you. Okay? So be smart when it comes to buying a home. Just because they tell you approved for $400,000 does not mean you want that $400,000 mortgage. Okay? You know your brakes squeaking, right? You know you have to help your mama with her taxes. You know what I mean? It's other bills that you know you have that maybe that mortgage lender is not taking into consideration, right? You know your husband probably on his last warning of his job and probably about to get fired. You know what I mean? So be smart. And don't worry about what other people think. Everybody else's opinion does not matter, right? I deal with homeowners and foreclosure all the time. That is my thing. I work with distressed homeowners. You guys, if you can't afford your house, sell it. Or if you're in a contract and about to buy a house and that mortgage payment, that monthly payment is not, aligning with your spirit, aligning with your bank account, back out of that offer, you guys. Don't worry about what anybody says. They're not helping you pay your bills. When you go to pay your mortgage and it says payment method, name on card, is your name on the card, right? So nobody else's opinion matters. When it says what's the 3-digit code for the card, that's your 3-digit code. When it says routing number, that's your routing number, right? When it asks for the zip code, that's your zip code you got to put in, right? So that's the only person you should be worried about when it comes to paying your bills. So let's talk about it. Nearly 56,000 home purchase agreements were canceled in June, equal to 14.9% of homes that went under contract that month. The highest percentage of any June on record, right? The average, you guys, did y'all know the median home price right now is $442,000? $442,000. Yes, $442,000. So get this, because you know they talked about my favorite state that I always talk about, Florida, because we know y'all struggling in Florida. I love Florida. Shout out to y'all. I still want to get my foreclosure on the beach in Florida for $27.19. Okay, so 3 Florida metros led the nation in home purchase cancellations. What 3 do y'all think it is? Let's see. In Orlando, about 900 home purchase agreements were canceled in June. Y'all, Orlando is kind of on the top of the list for foreclosures too. That's equal to 20.8% of homes that went under contract that month. So 20% of people that went under contract canceled. 20%. It's some mad real estate agents out there too. The highest percentage among the 50 most populous U.S. areas. Next came Jacksonville, 20.5%. Then Tampa, 20.5%. In Las Vegas, 20.2%. And San Antonio, 19.9%. Florida and Texas, those are going to be the hot spots. I've heard news everywhere. If you think about the last housing downturn, they're saying Texas, they're saying San Antonio is going to be like, if the market does, you know, we don't say crash on this channel, downturn, it's going to be in Texas. They're saying San Antonio. I got the RE Watchman in San Antonio. Shout out to him if y'all watch his channel. And Florida, y'all got some, your market. Did you know right now, you guys, Florida has the most active listings on the market right now. And in their remarks, Florida has the most remarks that say motivated seller. Motivated seller, the most in Florida. I think if I lived in Florida too, I'd be a motivated seller too. Because y'all's taxes and insurance, it's all just high. HOA is just high there. So I get it. Shout out to Florida. Florida, if you live in Florida, don't you worry about what your friends say. Don't you worry about those opinions. I know they're like, ain't no I in team. You can't. Look, it's me, myself, and I. It's an I in Florida. It's an I in credit. It's I paying this mortgage. It's an I in iguanas too. You know what I mean? So, let's keep going. Let's keep reading. 2,500 home purchases were canceled in June in Miami, you guys. Buyers often back out during the inspection period because they find something they don't like. I would too, and especially if the seller is not going to pay it, right? If you find out you got to replace the roof, maybe it's some mold, and then sometimes sellers don't disclose everything that needs to be disclosed because they're just trying to sell that house, right? Look, let me find a repair that you don't want to do, right? And then that sometimes triggers other things, right? If the roof isn't, you know, is leaking and you tried to paint over it and cover up the leak mark, what else are you trying to cover up, right? That's going to make me feel some type of way. I back out the contract too. But affordability is really the underlying issue, which it should be. Which it should be. If you can't afford that house, and you know how I feel about this, you guys. Everybody was yelling to the rooftops, date the rate, marry the house. We should have never pushed that narrative. We should have never, and I'm saying we because I'm an agent, right? I ain't never pushed that narrative. But even our big like NAR and all the big agencies was pushing date the rate, marry the mortgage. They should have never said that, because everybody who dated the rate, and these rates have not gone down yet, you guys, are struggling right now. That should have never even been a thing that we said, right? Now I saw somebody say that's kind of like predatory lending, which we should have never said. That should have never been any date the rate, because that's not how you buy a house. You don't buy a house struggling and hoping one day the rate goes down, hoping one day you can afford it, right? That's not even how you buy a house, right? Because, you know, when you sign that paper, you're saying I can pay this mortgage for the next 30 years, regardless to if their rate goes down, right? And you know, if you Y'all know, I can get off on a tangent. You know what I mean? So, let's keep going. Buyers and sellers in Florida are having to sign all sorts of additional addendums. Corrales said many condo owners are getting hit with hefty special assessments. That's because the 2021 Surfside condo collapse led to a Florida law that requires condo buildings to build up reserve funds and get new structural inspections if they're over 30 years old. Condo buyers are entitled to see a building's HOA board meeting minutes before finalizing a purchase. But Corrales said some are having to hire lawyers because sellers aren't willing to share this information. So the sellers aren't trying to give up their HOA minutes, right? And a special assessment, we had a building here in Memphis and they need like a new elevator. And so everybody in that condo is about to get hit with this special assessment to pay for the elevator in their building. If y'all didn't know what a special assessment was, like I said, there's a condo here. They need a brand new elevator. So they are going to get some estimates on how much it costs to put a brand new elevator in this building. And it's a huge building. And then they're probably going to divide it up and pass it out to the residents. And the residents got to pay for it. So, be very mindful of that. If you're looking to buy a condo, look, request those HOA minutes. Ask about if it's a special assessment. You know, do your due diligence before you buy. And if you can't afford it, you say goodbye. You know what I mean? Nearly 1 in 5 sellers dropped their asking price as homes sat on the market. Roughly 1 in 5, or almost 20% of homes for sale in June, had a price cut. That's what I'm saying. Y'all wait it out. Unless you just have to buy a house right now, you guys, wait it out. Or if not, negotiate. I said that before. Shout out to everybody who's here from Travis's channel. If you can't wait to buy a house, like if you got to move or if it's something pressing, negotiate. Negotiate that price. Ask for closing. Ask for everything. You guys, ask for it. I'm telling you, especially if it's been sitting on the market. If it's been sitting on the market, you better negotiate, you guys. Listen to your auction mama. I'm telling you. So, that is the highest level of any June on record. So, you guys, some sellers are reducing their prices because their homes are sitting on the market and getting stale. The result of an ongoing affordability crisis impacting buyers. The typical home that sold in June spent 32 days on the market. The longest of any June since 2020. You guys. So, let's talk about a couple of different states, counties. Just some statistics that I think that might be interesting to you, right? Median sales prices rose most from a year earlier in Anaheim, California, Newark, New Jersey, and Nassau County, New York. They fell in 4 metro areas. Texas, they fell negative 5.5%. Austin, I said Texas. Austin, Texas. Dallas, Texas. San Antonio, Texas. And Fort Worth, Texas. Y'all, Texas, I'm telling y'all, had the most drop in prices. If you in Texas, baby, you better negotiate. I would look back and see, you know, maybe the last 30, 60 days, how far prices have come down. Y'all better go look at comps. If you have an agent, tell them to go look at comps in the last 30, 60 days and see what percentage, like, these home prices are coming down. Y'all better not give these people full price. You're going to be upside down next Friday. I'm telling you. Price cuts. In Indianapolis, 49.2% of listings had a price drop. Almost 50% of listings in Indianapolis had a price cut. A higher share than any other metro. Next came Denver. 46% of Denver. 43% of Tampa had price cuts. You guys, active listings rose most in Tampa, 40%, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Orlando. Active listings. So Florida, y'all putting houses on the market, they probably trying to get off of them. You know what I mean? Before taxes go up, if they're about to get us. Look, you guys, I deal with people in foreclosure. If you can't afford your house and you see that you can't afford it, and there's no, you know your bills, you know your life, right? You know if the money is moneying, right? If you got to rob Peter to pay Paul, to pay Saul, and Ain't nobody getting paid. You know what I mean? Sell it. Do what you got to do, you know? Oatmeal is better than no meal. Bars. Closed home sales. Home sales rose in just one metro. Just one. And that's San Jose, California. They fell least in Portland, Oregon, Oakland, California, and San Diego. And fell most in West Palm Beach, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and Virginia Beach. You guys, just to keep you informed, your girl is keeping you informed on what's going on across the world. The plot thickens with Ashley Pickens, right? Get on dailyjobcuts.com and see how many people getting laid off. That's what I think every time I get on Daily Job Cuts. Is I'm like, I'm hoping those people did not just buy a house, right? You know, that's what I always, when people start losing jobs, I'm like, ooh wee. I hope they didn't just buy a house. So, you guys, that's it for this video. Just thought you should know in case what's going on as the world turns upside down, right? I am on Instagram, Your Agent Ashley, you guys. I'm right here on YouTube, usually on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I'm live. All my links are down below. All my past masterclasses, all the replays are up for free and everything. Shout out to everybody in the foreclosure mentorship. We are rocking and rolling, you know, just helping distressed homeowners. You guys, if you're interested in that, all the links are down below. Let me say that. You guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment. Where do you live? Are prices, I know y'all see these prices being reduced. I know you see them, right? Comment, let me know where you live. Are you thinking about buying a house or are you going to wait? Y'all on the waiting side with me? You know what I'm saying? We got to get through this election, right? Once we get through this election, then we're going to see where the chips fall, where the cookies crumble. But we got to get through this election, okay? Let's get through this election. So, let me know what you think. What's going on in your market? Don't forget to like, comment, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. Bunch of home prices all screwed up as usual. Anyway. Looks to me like whoever is responsible for this mess is doing a good job of screwing everybody. I mean, really.
You tried mercenary work? You found... Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. I'll teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Well, at least they got a block point. That's something.
Right then.
Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. You guys kidding me? Oh, shit. Almost got me. Gotta get the fuck out of here. F that. Well, at least I got him back his sword. Going to the alternative Skyrim, which this should be the Skyrim that you're supposed to be able to move around in and shit. Is there still people here? Okay.
Whoa. Hope you take a look.
Okay. Anyway, I always try to get stuff off this one. Okay. Very good. So, at least I'll have plenty of grands. Alright, so let's see. Well, we're still trying to get to the Greybeards, but we've been trying to level up and get the resources to train, but in reality we should go here and start getting training in light armor. That's what we should do. No. should go get training in light armor right now. So to do that, I have to leave. Sounds like I have an enemy somewhere. Yeah, I never knew there was that kind of thing. Oh, they're still in there. Okay. So what I want to do is take the carriage to Riften and get training with that lady before I level up. See where this guy is. Here he is.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the old capitals. Need something?
Is this going to work? I'm in combat. Shit. Fuck you. Let's go as far down as we can. Fuck. Oh jeez, that's as far down as we can go. Oh, that sucks. But we got horses now, so if I really want to, I can just move my ass and just go. Let's save this. All right, so let's go back to Miss Pickens. Thank you, Miss Pickens. She's just going over the basic information, how the housing market has turned to shit. You know, I regret not having that $2,000 to buy that shack. It was just a little shack, like an old farmer's home. And it needed a lot of work, but I guess I could have put up with it. But if that thing needed a new roof, you know, it would be $300 just to have it inspected. And it would come back with a bunch of shit. Now, the good thing is they used it as a rental, so you know that most of the shit in there worked. But, you know, like the water heater was all crooked and shit like that, which is something that, you know, you don't really want in that situation. Let's see. What do we got here today? He regrets buying a house and wants out after 10 months. I know. I mean, when people are seriously talking about living in their vehicles and they're turning it into an alternative lifestyle because they can't afford to pay anything, Jesus, guys, that's serious. My company, the one I work for, I've been there 6 years. They don't allow me to negotiate wage. I get whatever they deem necessary. And they cut hours this week and last week. And the only reason I got paid is because I used my paid time off. They cut about half a day's wages so they can stay on schedule. You know, I'm still getting paid for last week, but still, it's 5 hours of my paid time off that I'm supposed to have time off, not dicking around with the company. But they work with me. You know, an emergency happened, so I had to take care of it, and I did what I could. You know. I was hoping they could help, but they couldn't help that cat. It's pretty much gone. Let's see. Paycheck to paycheck and a 6-figure salary. Let me go back here. Big war!
The reason you only need to spray this once is it melts bed bugs on contact in seconds. It's super easy to use. Just spray it direct.
Some other than me. Finally in my life.
So it was streamed 2 hours ago.
I done went many years of my life depending on me. That would like to kill me.
Big war!
When I stopped, I ain't no church dude. I done been in the church. I done been prayed over. I done had pastors anoint my head with all. You know how you ever see people in church when they be standing in line and the pastor come out and touch them on the head, they fall out?
Yeah.
I did all that.
Yeah.
The only difference is when I was in there and the pastor touched me on my head, I ain't fall out. And I really wanted to fall out. I was in there for real. I want to fall out and shout and all that stuff. Like them folks don't have to look like it feels good. It looked like they're happy, and I was in a lot of pain. I want to feel better. So I'm hoping that when the pastor come by and touch me on my head and anoint my head with oil, I'm going to fall out too. I didn't fall out because I ain't going to fake it. I didn't feel nothing. Nothing happened. Only thing that did happen was the pastor wanted me to screw him. That's what happened. So I don't do church. I don't do religion. Anybody that invite me to your church, you're wasting your time. But I do know that somebody got me. I don't need your name for it. I don't know if I'm answering your question correct. But you need to know that whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, it ain't on you by yourself, man. So you ain't got to kill yourself to do nothing, because whatever you can't do, you just do what you do. God will do the rest. The thing that's really hard, like my YouTube channel, I didn't do this shit, man. I don't know. How the fuck I didn't know book on how to do for YouTube channel? You think I had a book? What? Some type of instruction manual or something? This is how you... I used to watch videos of people telling you how to blow your YouTube channel up, and they only had 5,000 subscribers. How the hell you tell somebody how to blow up a YouTube channel and yours ain't blew up?
Oh, fuck.
So I knew that was
I can't believe I ran out of stamina so fast.
I went to my tried and true method of letting God handle his business, and I handle mine. You let God handle his business, you handle yours. God don't need your help. He's his. Now, if you don't believe in God, this don't apply to you. But to those who believe, or think you believe, or what have you, you've been taught Jesus and all that. I ain't on that. His name might be Jesus. I don't know, but he ain't tell me that. But what I do know is there's something out there other than myself. Whether it be an alien, I don't fucking know. Is what I'm telling y'all. For the atheist came at me one time when I told him the story. How you know it was Jesus? Because I used to say Jesus. I used to say Jesus saved me, but he was like, how you know it was Jesus? He don't believe in none of that. And I thought about it. He ain't changed my mind as far as me knowing I was saved by something that wasn't human. But he did make sense that how do I know it was Jesus? Because whoever it was that introduced themselves and say, hello, my name is Jesus, big ward. I just saved you. Go tell the world about what just happened. So therefore, it ain't me, baby. My battle, because if it was up to me, I'd have a nervous breakdown again. When it was on me, I told you I had a nervous breakdown, right?
I don't think I caught that part.
When I was my mom, I got two moms.
Yeah.
I got a biological mom who's still living, but she had a massive stroke. She's bedridden right now. I had a mom that I consider my mom, who raised me, took care of me, adopted me. Right? And it's a strange story, but my mom who's still living, my biological mom, don't really feel like my mom. Because she didn't raise me and my older sister. But that's in the past, what happened, you know, that's I'm just telling the story of what happened. But my mom, who I feel like that's my mom, she died in my arms November the 1st, 1995. Suddenly, no sickness, no illness, no none of that. Woke up one day, she had a surgery, a hip replacement surgery. But other than that, she was healthy. Had a blood clot set up at the site of the where they operated on that, and blood clot traveled to her lungs. I'm in the house. It's another testimony about God. I used to smoke weed all day, every day. Sit out on the block, hustle, you know what I mean, make my money. I was 19, 20 years old with like $100,000 in a shoebox. Just for entertainment purposes, only just in case the Fed looking. It's just a story, you know, it ain't, I'm lying. Yeah. Anyway, I had $100,000 under my bed, right, at 20 years old. Didn't know how to pay a light bill. I ain't paid nothing. When I say I was sorry, I was sorry. I'm telling you, even when I had money, I was sorry. Because here I am with $100,000. It ain't helping my mom pay no bills. Because I ain't have to. I was a mama's boy. When you coming up with a single mom, no father around, She babied me. She wouldn't let me pay shit. Nah, I got it. So that's how I came up. So anyway, she was my everything. She died in my arms, no warning. I lost my mind. The woman that I was with all that time when I was balling, she left when I lost my mind. I had a dog that I paid $1,500 for back in '90. Back then, $1,500 for a dog was a lot of money. Not it cost that anyway. But that was like $5,000 for a dog back then. Somebody poisoned my dog. All this happened at the same time with me. So I lost my damn mind. And I done lost my train of thought, man. Just reliving that shit over and over again.
Nah, I can relate to all of that.
That shit, man. It was rough, man. And
come on.
I was the night she died. Well, the morning she died, I done came in from a night of partying at the Silver Spoon, drinking, high. And when I go to sleep on one of them stupids that they call it, a train can rush through the house and tear the house down. I wouldn't wake up. I would have people shaking me. Big boy, somebody out there want to spend some money with you, shaking me for money. I wouldn't wake up when I'm high like that. But this particular morning, some just tapped me. Wake up. I just hopped up out the bed. I can hear the voice just like you talking to me. I'm talking to you now. Wake up. I wake up, go in there and see about your mom. This happening to me. I go in there, my mom sitting up on the edge of the bed, holding her chest. Whatever it was, wanted me to see my mom before she leave. Because she would have died in there while I'm not, I'm knocked out. Something shook me. Not no rough, just a little. Wake up. And I'm thinking I'm dreaming, you know what I mean? Like somebody just said wake up, but I woke up. I just woke up. I'm high as a kite. I never wake up like that. Ain't nothing going on. I woke up, go in there. My mom sitting up on the edge of the bed, holding her chest. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She said, I can't breathe. Fast forward, the eye rolled to the back of the head. She fell back. I'm in there with my mom screaming like a baby. And now that I look back on it, who woke me up? Who was that? The same one that was there now is the one who here with me now. That's keeping me balanced. For whatever demon, whatever I got to deal with going forward, whatever this is all about. I don't know what this is about, man. I don't know what made me one day decide, hey, start a YouTube channel. I don't know where that come from. Well, I do not. And what kept me going when you had 3 subscribers? When I wanted to quit, what made my cousin Trina call me and say, hey man, don't quit, you're doing good. And sent me a video of somebody else that was, doing good, what have you. She just called out the blue. I was finna quit. I was finna shut the channel down and get the hell on. I was begging my hometown to support me. Subscribe to my channel. I had almost 5,000 Facebook friends that wouldn't subscribe. Dudes I talk to every day wouldn't subscribe, wouldn't watch the video. I was saying, man, you know what, I'm done with this. He wouldn't let me quit. He wouldn't let me quit. My cousin, she on here now, my cousin Trina called me. What up, cuz? And I said, man, I'm done with this shit. She wouldn't let me do it. Fast forward, here I am. At that time now, I might have had 10 subscribers, 15 to now. Couldn't quit. So I went way around the corner to answer your question, but that's where my balance come from. God. Yeah. But somebody needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I appreciate you, man.
So when you're feeling unbalanced, when you're feeling like you don't know how you're going to do this shit, when you got more on your plate than you can handle, it ain't you, bro. Just wait. And what I wanted was, through the years that I doubted God, I believed in God and know God is real. But I still doubted him because I asked God to help me to do something, but I want him to tell me how he going to do it. A lot of us want God's help, and then we want God to tell us what he's going to do. And he ain't going to do that. We want God to tell us when he's going to do it. God, when you going to swim? Hey, I had a little bit I had asked you about. When you going to do that? He ain't going to give you no answer on that. owe you no explanation. You know, that's begging. That's, you know, a beggar being picky or choosing. I'm asking God for help. He helped me when he feel like. You feel me?
Yes.
Somebody asking you for help, and then they're going to rush you on to help. That's what I was doing. That's what a lot of people do. They want God to tell them when they're going to do it. God, how you going to do it? I need to know. Give me some information, God. God ain't going to do all that. You just sit your ass back and wait and just know. I know it's coming, man. I don't give a. I'm going to be at 1 million subscribers. I know it. Not because of me. I know this. So y'all going along for the ride. You can watch the miracle happen, and it'll help you build your faith and know that damn Big War said this, and God was going to do that. That's going to work in my life too. That really is something greater than us. And I ain't no damn pastor, and I don't fuck with them. I don't mess with them.
Yeah, I've had good pastors and bad pastors.
You ain't no damn man of God. We all men of God. So anyway, that's the answer.
No, man, I appreciate it. I ain't even really mean to pick your brain like that. I really just.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for. It's for that. It ain't my brain.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't no. I ain't read no books on this shit. Where I get it from? It ain't my knowledge. It ain't my brain. So if I keep it to myself, I'll lose it. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do with it, it's gonna be taken from me.
Yeah. Yeah, that last part is really where it's at right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm helping for. That's why I'm helping.
Yeah. It was just like the best way that I could compare it is as if like you know how it's slow for you right now with the work thing. It's like the opposite.
But it ain't.
Oh, it's good then, huh?
No, it's the work slow, but it is what it is.
But yeah, like if it was the opposite.
Now, much as y'all hear me talking about how work been slow, have you seen me worried?
You doing work, right? You be in the truck.
No, I'm saying have I been worried? Like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah. No.
I ain't been none of that. I'll tell y'all what's going on so y'all be ready. To let y'all know, I'm warning y'all about what's going on in the economy. And be prepared. That's why I'm telling y'all I haven't worked. I'm not telling you because I'm worried about it. Because I know whoever got me here is going to still take care of me. I just told you, when the work stopped, my YouTube channel money shot up.
Yeah.
Money just started coming in from YouTube. Listen, I came home from work one day. My mailbox. It was a check in there for $800. I thought it was fake. I bullshit you not. I'm telling you what God do. When you depend completely on it. I checked my mailbox. It was a check in there for some damn lawsuit. I ain't joining no damn lawsuit. You know, one of them class action type things. And you might get them, if y'all ever get them emails. I don't know if you ever got one. You've been selected part of Verizon being sued for this, that, and the other, this medicine company, whatever. Some shit I don't even remember what the hell. I don't know what the hell that was. I thought it was fake. I took it to the bank. They were like, yeah, it's real. I got a check for $800. Some shit I don't know what the hell it was. I took it. It was my name. All that. I'm just saying how because I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried. Like damn, what am I gonna do? Check the mailbox, $800 in there. Some out bullshit ass check, $800. Some lawsuit, some bullshit. God, he got a sense of humor. Hey, here go a lawsuit you ain't even filed. I'm gonna give you $800 from a lawsuit you didn't even file. Somebody else filed that son of a bitch for me. I ain't nobody.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's my answer. Let me move to El Guapo. I know he's been waiting a minute.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, man.
All right, you too, man. It's gonna be all right.
Yes, sir.
Whatever it is.
Yes, sir.
Damn, 11:11. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Guapo, how you doing, my man?
Man, Big Ward, the genius. Good evening, sir. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing good, man. I'm loving that studio.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, dog. Listen, man, I just wanted to chime in real fast and tell you how much I appreciate what you're doing, yo. Game recognizes game, and the level of work ethic that you have and the fact that you're willing to involve in your message, man, is huge, dog. I call myself the Passport Bros president, and the way that you came around, bro, I was like, man, it's fantastic, man. But I'm a huge fan, yo. Been subscribed for a while. Love the fact that you're putting out videos. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all of the above, man. I'm proud of you, man. And the sky's the limit for you, dog.
You got a channel?
I do.
What's the name of your channel?
Beautiful Eyes.
And they say they love your voice, man.
I appreciate it, man.
You got that
I
radio
appreciate
voice,
it.
man.
Yeah.
But
listen, man.
Put your channel in the comment section.
My channel? Yeah, it's Beautiful Lies. Lies. Beautiful Lies. My channel's about the size of yours.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. That's what we do over here. BEAU. You said LIES?
LIES. Beautiful Lies. LIES. Yep.
Yeah, that's young blue. What the hell? Hold on.
I don't think I can drop it.
That's you.
That's me.
Just subscribe and hit the all notifications.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, that's how we do.
But let me tell you something, man. You hit, I think it was yesterday or the day before, when you were talking about punishment and biblical punishment, right? In the Garden of Eden. Bruh, I was like, this is genius. I was like, he's really a genius, yo. You know, and look, you and I are the same generation, Gen X, right?
Right.
So we don't do giving men flowers, but I'm gonna give you your props, yo.
I do.
That was a fantastic message, man. Fantastic message, bro. But I'm rooting for you, dog. Yo, that background you got is gonna be a reality soon, man. Keep putting in them reps, man. You know what it's like in the gym, yo. You can have a gym buddy, you can have a trainer and all that stuff, but it's up to you to push that weight. And you're actually pushing that weight. You're putting out 2-3 videos a day. I'm a big fan, man. Big fan, yo.
How long you been on YouTube?
About 3.5 years.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
See, this a year for me, but I put my channel up like right after COVID started, like 21, somewhere up in there, and I did like 2 videos on COVID, and I got like 80 views, and I quit.
Right.
And I ain't
it happens like that, man.
Right. I ain't pick it back up until what it was like June of last year.
Yeah, man, and I'm gonna tell you something, yo. And you hit that momentum, and you're at the roadblock now, but just guerrilla your way through it, yo. You got it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't quitting, but
I know you won't quit. Yeah,
I ain't quitting. If I stay stuck here, it's all right. But I'm doing this, man, at whatever level God want me to move to next.
Amen to that.
Because if I might not be able to handle 1 million subscribers today. So whenever it's time for me to have 1 million, that's when he's gonna give it to me. I know this. I know this. So the way I'm at 60 right now, whenever he say, all right, elevate, that shit'll shoot up to 100. And I'm like, what I do? That's how it happens. Every little stage. When I got to 1,000, I was stuck at like 500 or 600 subscribers.
Okay.
I was stuck there. And then on a Friday night, I made a video about Jason Aldean. I don't know if you remember Jason Aldean that made that song, Try That in a Small Town.
Yeah.
I made a video about was that song racist. I made that video and I uploaded on a Friday night. Okay, I had 500 subscribers. I'll never forget it. Sunday morning, I had like 5,000.
Now I'll hit the button for you. I'm gonna hit the button.
Just like that, man. I went from 500 to 5,000 from Friday night to Sunday morning.
Right.
And then I creeped on up to 10,000. And then it hit a roadblock again. So that's God taking me in phases.
Yeah.
In phases. When I realized it ain't me, I'm like, okay, I'm at 6. I'd hit 60 like that. And ain't no telling how long it'll be before he'll turn it on again.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I'll be it'll just keep. That's how I just been going along for the ride, man.
But you've been keeping it real, man. And here's what I love about what you're doing, bro. You're so many people get pigeonholed into their message and they're afraid to offend the audience and they get a bit disingenuous. Man, I heard you talking about, hey, it's going to be Trump. And then you were like, man, I ain't rocking with Trump. I heard you say, man, them passport bros are lame. And the passport bros, I understand. You're genuine. Your audience is organic, man. And that is the key to winning in this game. And what the big part is, it's not even, I get it, bro. It's not about the subscribers. It's not about the money. It's about actually getting the message out and being right about it, right? And being able to sleep at night. And I understand. I really understand, man. So, yo, I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for all that you do, yo. If there is anything that I can do to help you, my network on YouTube is strong. You know what I'm saying? I'll be glad to help you out. Just hit me up, man. And I'll be glad to help you in any way I can, bro.
How often you drop? I'm going to go back and I'm going to catch up on some of your videos. You got some interesting stuff here,
my editor drops about 2-3 times a week, and I go live 2-3 times a week, man.
You got an editor?
Bro, I got a creative director. I got a back-end manager, all that. Yeah, man.
I ain't got none of that shit. It's just me in this background.
Hit me up. I'll help you out, man. I don't want nothing from you but for you to win either. I just want you to win.
I actually like it like this.
Yeah. But you're going to get to the point that you're going to need some help, yo. You're going to get to the point that you need some help. It's going to be too big for you to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying?
When I get there, I'll bring it on.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to pay. You know, you got to pay people and stuff like that. You know, so
yeah, it's not free, but you're going to get more out of it than you're putting into it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will do that, man. I'm gonna be checking you out, and I appreciate you.
For sure, dog. For sure, man. Hey, man, shout out to you in the South. You're in Alabama, right?
Yeah, Mobile.
Okay. Shout out to Mobile, bro.
Where you from?
I'm just outside of D.C. I'm from Baltimore originally.
Oh, Baltimore. Ooh, Baltimore. I went up there one time. I had a load, man. I was scared to death. I ain't no Baltimore.
Nah, man. We're nice guys up here, man. We cool in Baltimore. Go Ravens.
No, it was probably the part of town I was in.
Yeah, you were in North and Longwood or something like that.
Wherever it was, man. I'm like, man with crackhead everywhere.
They don't do crack in Baltimore. They do heroin. But yeah.
It was in like 2002.
Yeah, it was heroin. Yeah.
Okay.
They were leaning like this, like zombies?
Well, they look like crackhead. You know, from where I'm from, they crackhead.
Okay, I got you.
That's what I'm used to seeing. So they could have been on. We don't have heroin down here like that. We had crack with the big thing here.
Right.
And so they didn't do like I said. It might have been heroin, but they look like. Well, I guess crackhead and heroin head look the same.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah, they fucked up. So I appreciate you, man. And we finna keep. Let me see. I'm finna get to talking. I appreciate
you. Yeah, do your thing, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yo, right, for real. Hit me in the background. I'll be glad to help you in any way I can, man. I want to see you blow up for real.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, boss.
All right, y'all. Let me get back. Let me show y'all something I want to show you. Know what it is, y'all need to know this, right? It's football season. So, there's gonna be some shit talking. If you ain't for Alabama, you got some bad problems coming up your way. Cause we finna show y'all something you ain't think was gonna happen. Y'all thought it was over with for Alabama, right? Roll Tide. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for this video I want y'all to see. Hold on.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. See for yourself.
Let me should have had this already.
You're ready? Yes? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
How much time I've been on this damn thing? Ooh, almost 3 hours again. Now, Osland said do an all-nighter, but I don't know about that tonight, Osland. I don't. What Tigers, Travis Allen? Go what Tiger? What Tiger? Auburn or the other one? The other little cat, the little kitty cat, the LSU. So y'all get ready for that. And I'm a Saint fan also. I ain't ashamed to tell you, it's the Saints. And it looking like I'm gonna have to break the old paper bag back out for the Saints. But hopefully this year will be better. But I'm a Saint fan in Alabama. So y'all will know who to come at me with if we lose. Y'all will know how to get at me. But I think we got the second best coach in college football. Nick Saban was the first, and I think this Kalen DeBoer dude is going to be just what we need. All right, Corey Smith, I got you coming up. Hold on. I really want y'all to see this damn video. I should have had it already queued up. Oh, looking at something, y'all, because I'll be on YouTube all day, too. Did y'all know Hammer wasn't no punk? I'm just, on a lighter note. MC Hammer, y'all remember MC Hammer? And people, he used to do all that dancing and what have you, and people thought he was, I guess, soft. Oh, yeah, I'm pulling for Colorado, too. Hey, it is what it is. I'm pulling for Colorado. With Deion Sanders. I guess I ain't gonna be able to find that video, but hold on, let me go on. This one, I did it last week, but I think we need to hear it again, because people still coming at me with this bullshit. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I happened to run into something, man, about how, I seen Method Man and a couple more folk were talking about how they had a run-in with MC Hammer back in the day. And I didn't know this, I'm saying? I'm thinking Hammer was like he was clean. His music was clean. He danced, this, that, and the other. They say, man, Hammer wasn't nothing to play with in real life now to my gangster shit. They said Hammer wasn't nothing to play with. MC Hammer with the big pants on and this, and I was a big Hammer fan. I couldn't dance a lick. But I tried my best to dance like Hammer and Michael Jackson. Hammer and Michael Jackson, man, but they say Hammer wasn't nothing to play with, boy. Hammer would beat your ass and put that fire on. And I think it was Red Man and another couple of folk were like, no, don't play with Hammer wouldn't know how to play with. But let me get this right here, y'all. Now I'm gonna go to Corey Smith.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Reparations?
Well, again, we had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century. We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists.
Now, at some point in time, as a matter of fact, they never showed up, y'all. Who didn't show up, Big Ward? I'm glad you asked. Where am I, Kamala Harris supporter? And not to bash y'all, not to call you out your name like y'all do me, calling me an idiot because I don't support her or sell out. I'm not going to call you none of that. All I'm going to ask you to do is tell me what you like about her. Besides, she's an AKA and she's going to be the first black this, that, and the other. Somebody please tell me what you like. All I'm asking is what you like. What policy, what did she say she was going to do? I went on her website trying to find out her platform. She don't have one. But if you go on Trump platform, whether you agree with it or not, he got a whole list of stuff on there what he want to do. Some of it I don't like the immunity for the police until I found out what that was. But y'all saying Kamala ain't black, I don't care if you're black or not. I don't care what color she is. My issue ain't whether she black or she ain't black. My issue ain't whether she a woman or not. My issue is what the hell has she said she gonna do? Like Ricky Smiley and the rest of them, they coming at us like you wrong not to support the black woman. They ain't stuck. They coming to tell us I've been sold out by somebody black. What the hell wrong with you?
I had you figured for a mage.
I'd have been pulled over on the side of the road. I was in my boat one time going to Ballabasha, going fishing, and my trailer tire came off. Man, I had black folk hauling ass past me. You know who stopped to help me? White dude. Missed me with that shit.
Where
Yeah.
did I put those spiders?
Somebody tell me when she get to the answer, please, because I ain't heard the answer yet. Somebody let me know if y'all hear something I ain't heard, when she gonna answer the question.
Segregation and discrimination that is not legal still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And in particular, black people have not. And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the Lift Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will benefit and uplift 60% of black families who are in poverty.
So by default, it affects black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you use for.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit black children, black families, black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities, and we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this: every policy that will benefit black people will benefit all society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. Because what benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole in the country. Right?
Interesting. Interesting. Did y'all hear the answer? Like, it was a simple yes or no. I don't know what was all about slavery and what the hell? Now, she done picked for her vice president a dude that put tampons in the boys' bathroom. Tampons in the boys' bathroom. Damn, I see that, Osmond. I told you. You see it. You know I ain't crazy.
Morning took a step he says will make Minnesota more welcoming for LGBTQ plus people. The governor signed an executive order reaffirming existing rights for trans people in Minnesota to access gender-affirming care. The state refused requests to extradite people to other states where such care is banned or restricted. The legislature is also considering a bill to take this a step further to protect.
I'm just letting y'all know what agenda gonna be pushed if these people get in. What agenda gonna be pushed? You talking about stuff for black, she let you know she can't do nothing for black people. What's gonna be pushed is open borders and LGBTQ rights. Nothing else. They want the borders wide open, and they want and they want the other stuff everywhere. Let me see. Now I want to show you about the Virginia governor who believes in the abortion after the child has been born.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
Regrets on his comments earlier this week defending abortion even as a baby is being born. At a news conference yesterday, Ralph Northam said Democrats believe legislatures, most of whom are men, should not be making decisions about women's choices for their reproductive health. We have team coverage tonight, including White House correspondent Mark Irons, with the reaction from one of President Trump's closest advisors. But we begin with Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi, who tells us what pro-life lawmakers are doing to fight for the
Now, I'm letting y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all think when people that are anti-abortion, y'all think they're just talking about, you know, the basic stuff. The baby, you know, you're 2 weeks pregnant, you can't get aborted. They talking about sick stuff like this. The left wing, or whatever you want to call it, media do not tell y'all the complete truth. If you want the truth, you got to go find it yourself. And you got to dig through the trash to find that, because a lot of so-called news media are not really news. They're slanted. You got to see if it's a Democrat-leaning source or a Republican-leaning source. They're both just as bad. But this is the type of abortion that these folks, the Democrats, are for. A lot of y'all don't even care about all that. AKA, that's all y'all care about. Y'all don't care about the policy, what the evil, wicked, dirty-ass people believe in. I hate them so bad because I was once one of them, and I didn't know these things. So I'm kind of mad at myself, too, for ever rocking with folks like this.
Jason?
Why national outrage erupted after New York's abortion law and the failed bill in Virginia. Pro-life leaders say it shows how radical abortion supporters are, and they hope to use this issue to persuade the country to vote pro-life in 2020. Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska wants action now.
This is infanticide that we're talking about.
Republican Ben Sasse blasts Governor Ralph Northam of Virginia for supporting a bill in his state that would have allowed abortion up until and during birth.
We're talking about a little baby girl who's been born in a facility, and then a decision or debate would be had about whether you could kill that little baby.
Sasse noted it's the biggest debate in the country over the last couple. But yesterday, Democrats claimed they hadn't heard Governor Northam's comments.
I'm sorry, I just...
No. Did y'all hear that? The baby had been born. They got the baby sitting over there on the table. Now they're debating about whether or not should we kill a baby or not. These are you Democrats. See, I go find stuff y'all ain't willing to look for because you don't want to know. Y'all still stuck on that thing, the Democrat for the black folk. They for the poor folk. If you're black, you're supposed to vote Democrat because they for us. Y'all don't know who these folk really is, man. Y'all don't know. So I'm trying to wake y'all crazy ass up and y'all keep coming at me, but these folks are sick.
Alright. Sorry.
These are not the Democrats y'all think they're talking about for poor folks and black folks. They vote.
Don't know what he said yesterday.
Here's what Virginia's governor did say.
The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mothers.
Now Senator Sasse is fast-tracking his bill.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Y'all didn't hear that, right? You Kamala Harris support. Where y'all at? Let me drop this thing in the link again. Where y'all at, Kamala Harris people? Where y'all at? The first black such and such. Low down, dirty. Where y'all at? Let me drop the link so y'all can come in here and tell me how much of a sellout I am, because I'm against these folks. Come in here and call me a sellout and tell me I'm an Uncle Tom because I'm against these folks. These kind of people here. I'm giving you information that you don't want to look for. I'm going to put it in your face. I ain't just talking and running my mouth. That's a Democrat right there.
Deal some damage.
The baby, let me come on.
The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated.
The infant would be delivered. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the parents wanted. And the discussion would be had about what to do, depending on what the mother wanted. The reproductive rights y'all women fighting for? Is that what you women are sunk to? That what y'all fighting for?
If you need any more
From this,
come see me again.
we're fighting for women's rights. F that baby.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. Now that we
I don't fuck with y'all.
You gonna buy something?
You either stupid or sick.
And keep you quick on your feet.
What I mean by that is, you're stupid enough not to know that this what these people stand for, or you know that's what they stand for, and you're sick enough to go along with it. Exactly. Conservatives was called crazy for talking about this, and I used to call them crazy, but I couldn't believe these people are actually doing this. I didn't believe it. I thought you right-wing nuts. You nut job, what the Democrat Party used to call y'all when I was a Democrat. Y'all some nuts. And instead of me going to look it up for myself, I took the word of like Rick and Smile and say, just listen to MSNBC. They're going to tell you the truth. No, they're not. They had me not believing that these folks thinking like this until I went and looked for it myself. MSNBC will tell you, he didn't say that. You just heard it with your own ears. But MSNBC, Ricky Smile and the rest of them will say, he didn't say that. That ain't what you heard. Support the sister, the black. How dare you not support this, that, and the other? You should have chills like I do.
If that's what the mother and the family desired, and then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mothers.
Now, Senator Sass is fast-tracking his bill to protect children who survive abortions.
Everyone in the Senate will be able to say unequivocally that killing that little baby is wrong. This doesn't take any political courage. And if you can't say that, if there's a member of this body that can't say that, there may be lots of work you can do in the world, but you shouldn't be here.
And pro-life groups will try to oust pro-abortion lawmakers, including in Virginia.
They overplayed their hand, they played back the curtain, and they showed Virginians and they showed the entire United States of America what the abortion lobby is really about.
Virginia's Republican majority leader says it's a warning.
Exposed in what they believe and the things they embrace and the legislation they would clearly advance if they had the opportunity.
Democratic Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, his office says he did not support the failed abortion bill, but he...
That is backing up. I know I ain't supporting. Okay. All right, Corey Smith. Enough of me yapping. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, my man?
Whole thing, okay, Big Ward, you're right about everything. There's nothing that I need to say or nothing that nobody need to say, Big Ward, because you are the Big Ward. This is Big Ward House. You're right. Everybody need to send you some. Everybody, next time you have a podcast, everybody need to start. I'm gonna start sending you some. Everybody need to start sending you some money because you're right. You saved a lot of people's life. You know everything. Forget about the haters. The haters mad because you're right. You are the $1 million prize. Everybody on this live, Big Ward, need to send you some money, Lord. You is from God. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. It's nothing I can say. You is it. You is number one. You is it.
You see, this is the dangerous part. You get high so far, and everybody starts basically kissing your ass and worshiping you. And even I do it because I think he's just like the awesome guy in the world. But then the devil sees that and he's like, okay, we got to get this motherfucker. And they come out and they set him up to fail or whatever. And that's what's really going on behind the scenes in reality. All this is just mind fucking and more mind fucking. But people, mind fucking aside, people are the same. They always need a fucking idol to worship. They always need to exalt something greater than themselves, or at least as they perceive as greater than themselves. But in this case, what I've realized in my older age, when I was younger, and I was doing the same thing he was when he was younger, worshiping Jesus, getting anointed with oil, speaking in tongues, the whole 9 yards. What I understand now is that if you're going to worship something, you want to worship God, you want to worship the good in the universe, you also have to worship the good in yourself. You have to give yourself credit for being a good person, trying your best. And a lot of people have been psychologically conditioned to just have their ass handed to them. Now, I'm not going to continue this. It's starting to get a little too religious, even for me, which is saying something. But that's okay, because idols are there to be worshipped. I personally don't want another idol. I have my kitties for that. And, I just wouldn't bother with it myself. So anyway, the video's kind of long. I got to go out and feed the animals, so I'll be back. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Skyrim with Soto Desperado. You take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching.